And welcome back, fellow adventurers, to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. We are back in ProPast, and it is time for Zoe to go to her workplace, which I don't think is too far away. Got a Dream Junkie here. See, they're plugged into the Dreamer. You can see the helmet there. In the previous game, the Dreamer looked much more organic. The beta version had almost, it looked like a plant that would come out and rest over your head. And you can see there on the helmet, the glowing parts do form the shape, the same shape as the flower from the older version. But now it looks much more sleek and high-tech.
They've lost jobs, homes, all because they're addicted to Dreamtime. It's really scary. A dream junkie, addicted to Dreamtime. They're all over the place. It's becoming a massive problem. A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in Dreamtime. It's a drug, and it's dangerous.
Fuck off. And fuck reality. I don't need reality. I have everything I need in here. In Dreamtime.
So that would make sense as to why this is becoming dangerous. The dreams are so preferable for some people to reality that they don't want to do anything else. Of course, the problem, as you might imagine, is that people have physical needs, so getting lost in the Dreamtime can become fatal.
I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
Pretty horrific if you think about it. Okay, we need to get to Zoe's workplace.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions to anywhere in ProPast.
Oops. There we go.
Oh, I got a hankering for giving you directions.
Alright, so we want to get to Pandemonium, I believe.
Mira's shop is located in the bricks, in what used to be ProPast Auto Service. I'm not sure what the official name is, but I'm sure Pandemonium won't be on this map. Do you know where ProPast Auto Service is located?
1 second, Doc. Why, I sure do. But that garage closed down years ago. I can direct you to...
I want to go to there.
Well, certainly. The building's still there, right smack in the bricks. According to the city net, it's abandoned. So watch out for squatters and undesirables. Anytime you need a rootin' tootin' six-barrel shooting crow cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in ProPast, you just call on the Crow Boy.
Alright, so it looks like we just need to follow the river pretty much from where we are. Here's where we came down just before on the stairs.
Eyes everywhere. Never seen so many of them out on the streets. The Eye, keeping ProPast safe, or, you know, under constant surveillance. Eye officers, employed by the Syndicate, which works for the corporations. And around it goes.
Now, I'm not quite sure if the Eye was as prevalent before the collapse. Definitely the mega corporations were still on top in the original game. But I don't think the Eye was ever quite mentioned specifically. But post-collapse, they do seem to be the most powerful political entity in the Stark at this point.
Outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection of
Street performer here. And it's kind of nice that the game automatically dampens all the background noise whenever you approach a street performer, so you can actually hear what they're singing. This actually reminds me of a minor controversy that happened during the production of the game. Early on, the developers queried or asked fans to submit possible musical pieces to add to the game soundtrack. And for some people, that was perfectly fine, because after all, it was a fan-backed project. But there was some people who objected to it on the grounds that by getting the fans to freely submit musical material to a for-profit game production, they were basically taking advantage of artists. Now, I could definitely see both sides of the issue. I understand where the arguments were coming from, but, you know, unfortunately, it resulted in a lot of hurt feelings, I guess, between some members of the fan community and the producers of the game, and eventually they rescinded the request. So there is minimal, if any, fan-inspired music here in the game as it is. You know, and again, I do understand the arguments on both sides.
This is no
Eyes
place for a young
everywhere.
lady.
I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
More Dream Junkies. Mystery Tower.
It's warm and tingly. Odd. It's warm and... I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating. She breathes the same air, and she is not compliant. My theory is that they were built as a practical joke, to keep everyone guessing. But they're probably just vents.
Now, if you'll recall in the previous game, out in Arcadia, in the city of Marcuria, when you're wandering around, you see all these mysterious machines and no one knows what they do. And now we see something that's kind of similar here in Stark. Just random machines that no one's quite sure what they do, kind of littered about the place. You notice we're getting a little bit more of a Chinese kind of aesthetic here as we go down further on the river. There's Pandemonium. It's probably the case that Mira is in fact squatting and did not actually buy the property. It's technically still abandoned, as the map said, because she doesn't even have an official sign. She just has spray painted the sign on the garage.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff. Pandemonium, the domain of demons. Also Mirror and Wit. This used to be Propast Auto Service. It's now an underground hack shop operated by Mira.
See if we can get ourselves in.
Wait, no. I was supposed to get Reza lunch before heading to work. That's a thing I need to do, like, right now-ish.
Ah, did we hit ourselves a... Oh. I see what happened. That's the thing about having automatic save files. The game only saved when I entered into Rez's workplace, but it didn't save the fact that I'd already given him lunch, like we saw in the previous episode. So what we'll do is, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut here, and then when we come back, I'll actually have all that taken care of. All right, we're back. This time, I should be able to get myself in here.
I told you to stay away, you piece of metal.
It's me. It's me.
Me who? I know lots of me's.
Zoe. Zoe.
Were you lucky I didn't turn on my periphery defenses? Or you'd be crispy toast by now. Come on in.
God damn this shitting shit! Well, don't just stand there like a fucking half... Wait! Oh, I hate you so much right now, you dumb mute log! Yeah, you keep pretending like you can't hear me. That's not annoying at all. That does not make me want to strangle you with a wire. I did not just spend 57,000 yuan on scrap metal. We will make these things shine and hover and not blow up or attack small children. I can take or leave the children. Some people are attached to the filthy, shitting, squealing things. And we can't afford to upset the customers.
Mira, you were once one of those children, remember? Welcome to Pandemonium, everyone. Similar to the work that Olivia did back in the previous game, this is all about developing small robots and various forms of artificial intelligence for various tasks. Although this one is considerably more underground and illegal than Liv's store was. Also, her reference to frying us outside is because as you show up, there are ad bots trying to get in, and so she's threatening to blow them up, which probably everyone else in the Pro Pass would probably thank her for anyway. Anything around here we can look at before we start talking to people? Lots of bots on the wall.
Bots waiting for low-level formatting, new interfaces, new personalities, and a paint job. Also, in some cases, the scrap heap. Mira buys a lot of these discarded bots. It's her core business, reselling refurbished bots to businesses all over Europolis. I know Mira wants to diversify, but for the moment, the refurbished bot market is where she makes her platter.
And again, that's something that Olivia was doing a whole lot, was refurbishment for new purposing. Main switch, huh?
Mira calls that the main switch. I don't know what it switches, but it's important enough to have a box of its own. The main switch. Possibly even the main switch. I'm sort of curious to learn what happens when I pull the main switch. At the same time, I'm also very keen on keeping my hands and arms. I have an overwhelming desire to pull the main switch, and quite possibly witness reality implode. One of these days, Zoe.
Now, I'd like to put off talking to Mira as long as possible here.
Is this a bad time?
It's the fucking worst time, Kutria. But I'm not paying you for the privilege of avoiding my shitty shit. You're going chin deep with the rest of us.
I'm ready for... Wait, you're paying me? When did you start paying me?
Like I told you last week, blame the fucking banks for their incompetence and inability to process the transfers in time, not the messenger.
Should I be writing this down?
Do you kiss your boyfriend with that mouth of yours?
Every day. So what am I doing? I can continue to run the orders?
God, Banjod! Who cares about new orders when we can't even deliver on our current orders? At this rate, we'll be out of business by Friday, and our creditors will tear this place to the ground and have us all gulleted in the plaza. We're going to brainwash one of my refurbished bots. Neural programming, Petal.
I'll be doing what I was actually hired to do. Yay.
I didn't hire you to give me attitude, Banjod. I get enough of that from Wit already. That retard knows how to push my buttons. Yeah, you just keep turning the other cheek, Zard. You mother chode. I bet you've been faking your autism since we first met. Oh, you're such a fucking puppy dog, Wit. Such a fucking Gondor. And no wonder your armor left you in the dumpster after she squirted you out of her filthy chute. So we have to get this refurbished bot ready for sale. And the Jodu is a bigger retard than Wit over there. No small feat. I did a low-level format and memory wipe, but this thing is not yet ready for prime time. That, Petal, is where you come in. Take Shitbot for a walk. Run through some test scenarios. See what it's good for.
What about the neural programming?
I'll be doing the programming, Petal. You just worry about testing this tin can. Today, you're the tester.
Journal update. So you can see why I tried to get around her and talk to her a little bit later, but couldn't quite make it. Not only does she have an amazing vocabulary, but she's in a worse mood than usual. And as badly as she treats Wit, she keeps him around, so who knows what her real feelings for him are at this point. He does seem like the quiet type. Indeed, he has not spoken a word since we came in the room.
The infamous Pandemonium lounge area. Things get insane here on Fridays when we have team beers and Mira spins up the ancient jukebox. And by insane, I mean Wit and I sit quietly and watch Mira get shit-faced. That never stops being hilarious.
Well, at least Mira can sometimes be a source of amusement.
The infamous Pandemonium Lounge area. Things get insane here on Fridays when we have if I sit down, I won't get up again. And not because it's and by insane, I mean Wit. If I sit down, I won't get up again. And not because it's comfortable, but because it's really, really sticky.
Sure enough, that looks like pretty old school. The Magic Music Machine.
It's an ancient artifact that spins black vinyl discs with analog music on them. Basically magic.
This continues the tradition since the original game of describing either what we would call contemporary or older technology as being magical in some way.
That machine is centuries old. It belongs in a museum, really, but it's a pretty awesome thing to have sitting around in a garage. According to Mira, it's a jukebox. I don't know what a juke is, but they sound really good.
A fridge here and a screen?
Code. Complex code for neural networks and brain-machine interfaces. There's a reason Wit's bots and, Mira's are the best in the biz. I'm learning every day, but I'm years away from even beginning to understand this. Code. Complex code for new... If I try that, I believe Mira might actually stab me with a screwdriver in the face.
More screens down here.
Blueprints of bots and what looks like neural interfaces. I know Mira took care of Wit when they were both children on the streets of Mumbai. She loves him, and I think he'd do pretty much anything for her. Wit. He's the diametric opposite of Mira. Quiet, calm, focused. He never says a word, but that's part of his charm. Mira treats Wit like shit, but it doesn't seem to faze him. They have a very complicated relationship. Like siblings. Dysfunctional siblings.
I also notice he has a replacement right leg. There's probably an interesting story behind that.
I don't like her, but I sort of love her, I think. Could also be hate. It's a mix. It's complicated.
Yeah, I'm sure that describes Mira pretty well.
Mira's like a really bitchy and neurotic version of my friend Liv from Casablanca. I miss Liv. She was the best. Mira buys bots, refurbishes and reprograms them, and sells them at a premium. She also works with neural networks and illegal hardware, and I don't even want to know what else.
Look, I'm sorry for being in a shitty mood today. I don't like feeling I might have thrown away our entire nest egg. But my bad mood doesn't explain why you're not out there with shitbot doing your job.
All right, Mira, we're going.
Are you my new human?
Nope, we're just going to work together today.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that.
I'm not sure that matters.
Are you hygienic? You look a bit unhygienic.
Seriously?
Let's have a look at him.
My assignment for the day. Take, Shitbot for a walk. I really need to give him a less offensive name. He is a bit shitty though, isn't he? It's not just Mira being a dick again. He really is Shitbot.
Well, he looks pretty rusty, if that's what you mean.
One of the many junky bots Mira buys to reprogram and refurbish. She's famous for that. Infamous, maybe.
Alright, this is going to introduce a new mechanic in the game, which is directing a companion who is currently with you to do various tasks, because it will pop up again at least a couple times. Now this again is affected by the original choice we made in back in Dreamtime. If you choose to stay with bioengineering instead of artificial intelligence, you will have a different workplace with a different boss, and you'll get a different robot. And make no mistake, the other robot that you can hang out with is incredibly cute and also very enjoyable. But I do have a special place in my heart for our little friend here. And maybe you'll see why as we go along. Now we got a new journal update. So let's see if we can click on that. Let's see. I think we already read all the way through this one. Let's see. I'm actually not sure if we read these last couple paragraphs or 3 here. So just to be on the safe side, I'll just read this last little part here. A reminder then, no more cheese soup. My boyfriend must become more adventurous. My boyfriend needs to leave his comfort zone and experience other culinary delights. Like maybe things that aren't cheese soup. I'm also taking a moment here to tell Zoe it's okay that Reza is so wrapped up in his work that it's nothing to do with you, it's not your fault, and that it'll be okay, really. I mean, what's this journal for? Writing things that will give present me perspective and future me a good laugh. Okay, yeah, I think I've read everything else there. So now we go to it. Actually, it's the same day, but we get a whole different section here in the journal. Monday afternoon, hot, humid. Another day at the office. Mira yells at no one in particular and throws things at Wit. Wit doesn't give a crap. I'm given assignments that have nothing at all to do with my job description. Oh wait, no, this is the day I get to do something that's at least somewhat related to my job description. Hallelujah. All right, let's head out.
Do we have to be outside? I don't like the outside.
That could be a problem.
It's very big.
That's sort of the point of outside, the bigness.
It's very loud and there could be assassins. Let's go back inside.
What? No, we have a job to do.
I don't like this one bit, but all right. Where would you like me to begin?
Probably human interaction would be the best to start with. If its original programming involved worrying about assassins, we may need to worry about this.
Let's see how you handle human interaction. We need to find someone to assist.
Scanning for potential victim.
Victim?
Did I say victim? I meant Patsy. No, that's not right. Mark.
Where did Mira find you?
I've been told that my previous human was Mr. London.
The gangster.
I remember nothing. They wiped my memory and parts of my personality with it.
It's all starting to make sense.
This human appears to be lost and in need of assistance.
Go for it, bot.
I have a name you know.
Sorry, what is it?
I have no idea. They wiped the two.
So helpful.
Human.
Ah! Don't kill me!
Frida, he's not going to... Well, probably.
May I direct you somewhere?
I'm trying to find, the metro station.
Female human, please assist me in assisting this human with directions to the metro station.
Okay, so this is the mechanic of assistance. Basically, you it's a focus field, but it's the focus field for whoever is with you at the time. Now, I actually don't remember which way the metro station is, but I do know that most of the city is that way. So, let's say that way.
Follow me, human.
You've got to be kidding me. I'm not paying for this.
No one's asking for money.
How am I supposed to find the metro station now?
Really? Do you have any idea what year this is?
So, of course, you choose one of 3 directions along the ground, and he goes straight up into the air. Alright, I think he's on the upper level. You can see in the corner of the screen there's a little F there. That gives you an idea of roughly where your objective is that you need to get to.
Do I know you?
Excuse me, sir. There he is.
You know, most humans can't fly.
Most.
Well, all humans can't fly.
It's easy. You engage rear propulsion and horizontal gyros.
Yeah, no. I'm crossing service industry off the list. Let's try something else.
What do you want me to do next?
Let's see. So we can get him to do repairs, security, bot-to-bot interfacing. Let's do security.
How about testing your security program?
Affirmative. Activating security routines. Security routines are locked and encrypted. There's a warning message. Any attempt to breach this bot's encryption will be reported to syndicate mainframes, and perpetrators will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Disengaging encryption and engaging security routines.
Oh, Jesus, no, don't.
Uh-oh.
Citizen, step back. Civilian bot, disengage your military software immediately or face destruction. You have 10 seconds to comply.
007 music there.
Thank you for complying. Any further attempts to breach security seals will be met with immediate destruction. Have a wonderful day.
Don't ever do that again.
Affirmative. She was nice. Do you think she liked me?
No.
I think so. She was nice.
So that would actually make sense that he has the potential ability to break into the syndicate, since he used to belong to a crime lord, basically, it sounds like.
What do you want me to do next?
Okay. Well, he was already starting on bot-to-bot interfaces with the nice lady bot there, so let's try with that.
Maybe we can test your ability to interface with other bots. Can you send a message to other bots in the area? See if any of them need assistance.
I'm not really very good with messages.
Give it a shot.
I don't handle rejection well. Can't you do it?
I hope Mira didn't pay a lot for you, because honestly, there are a bunch of bots working in Sonnenschein Plaza. Let's go there.
Engaging thrusters. Watch the rooftops for assassins.
Seriously?
Assassins everywhere.
Not really, no.
That's just what an assassin would say.
And Sunshine Plaza is where Zoe happens to live, so we're actually technically going home. These little area notifications that pop up on the screen are another revision for the Final Cut. Those were not in the original PC version. And at least our bot is programmed to know where this is. We don't have to check the map.
Says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So what did he do?
Here we are.
Stare directly at her son, as it may cause blindness and tumors.
Hey, you lost? No problem. I can give you directions anywhere in the program.
Okay.
Disengaging thrusters.
See anything?
I feel very awkward around bots.
Are you ever comfortable?
I relate well to pigeons.
I can imagine.
You can use manual override to point me at another bot and engage assist tools.
Okay. And this is the kind of official icon for, you know, have your companion do something. So I see another bot over there.
No, I don't want to help him. I have a bad feeling about him.
Okay. Well, there's another one just over there. Whoops. Again, sometimes it's going to be a bit sensitive. Well, it seems we can choose pigeons as an option.
Wait.
There he goes. Pigeons do not seem to be interested in being assisted by him.
The New Europe one Sunday at a time.
Let's see. Well, maybe if we get ourselves a little bit closer. Oh yeah, because our bot will come with us. Now maybe this will work. So assist. Here we go.
No, I know that bot. We have had altercations.
Jeez.
Welcome to the Sunshine Plaza.
You just said you didn't have any memory. You still remember which bots you're not allowed to get involved with?
Into your life.
Ah, there's another one over there.
Her oil smells rancid.
Such a complainer. Of course, the idea here is that this is an artificial source of sunlight to project into the windows here of Sunshine Plaza so that it looks like there's sunshine coming in through the windows. Let's see, any other bots?
Rebuilding the New Europe one Sunday at a time.
Oh, there's one over here.
Life is dreary and meaningless.
Unlike all the other bots, looks like this one is doing some welding, I guess?
How about that one?
Affirmative.
Ah.
Greetings, fellow bot. I shall assist you with... What is that?
Original consumer goods would like to
Okay, now he's welding.
directly at our son.
In lieu of a better name, shitbot it is. I don't think that's what you're supposed to be doing.
I feel tingly. I think this is happiness. I think I feel happy. What is this thing I'm doing?
You're welding, but that's not
Welding. Welding. I like welding.
what... Great, but you're supposed to be...
Welding. 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 Welding.
I'm happy for you, but this wasn't part of the plan. I don't think Mira's planning to use you for that.
I like welding.
Fine, let's go.
But what about the welding?
Let it go, and let's go.
Affirmative. I will stop doing this thing that I love and that makes me feel happy and fulfilled to follow you to the next stop on our pointless, depressing journey. What do you want me to do next?
Yeah, it's lines like that that makes me love this robot.
Time to check out your repair program. We'll look for something you can repair.
Affirmative. Scanning CityNet for repair requests. Scanning. Scanning.
Any luck?
Scanning. Scanning.
I think we should
Scanning. Complete. Repair request located. Follow. Human.
Zoe.
No, that's not my name.
That's my name.
I fail to see the relevance.
You know what your problem is? You're an asshole. That's your problem.
Oh, man.
You can be inside enjoying.
So where is he taking us this time?
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home.
Looks like we're heading up.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that?
Left or right, Left. Heading back to Shishadri. Looks like we're heading back down again. Are you taking the long way? Okay, it's a dead end here, but I see some sparking.
Looks like the fuse is blown.
Okay.
CityNet reports broken wiring in this location. I will need specific instructions to proceed.
Can't you just, fix it?
I need specific instructions to proceed.
Honestly, you're useless. Might be a good idea to find out more about what we're dealing with here before I let Rust Bucket loose on the wiring.
Okay.
Looks like the fuse is blown. I don't have a death wish, particularly when it involves high voltage and molten sparks. This is what we invented bots for. Yeah, this is all Greek to me. Greek wiring.
Can we have him analyze it or something?
I need specific instructions to proceed.
Honestly, you're useless. Might be a good idea to find out more about what we're dealing with here before I let Rust Bucket loose on the wiring.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Maintenance instructions. That's convenient. So...
Replacement fuses, I believe.
So the one that's busted, which one's the one that's busted? On the lower left. Lower left is a 12 amp fuse. So that's the middle one, I believe. Okay, so first get the 12 amp.
The broken fuse will have to be removed first.
Oh, sorry. Okay, remove
that
breakout
fuse, please.
Your call, human. I'm only doing what I'm told. Oops.
Jeez. Okay, now there's two burned out.
I broke it more. Please advise.
You broke it more? How did you break it more?
Unknown. Maybe I'm not very good at repairs. Yes, I think that's the correct answer. I'm really not very good at repairs.
You don't say. We better leave before the police shows up.
What is your command, human? How will I be tested now?
I think that's it. Your testing is complete.
I think I did well. I did well, didn't I? That went well.
Ugh.
It might even be appropriate to say that I aced it.
Sure. Let's head back to Pandemonium, okay?
I can do that too. Follow me, human.
So, sure enough, they have that all set up like it's going to be some kind of small puzzle, and you don't do it. That's just the day we're having right now. We got some more mellow music on the jukebox right now.
I hate to say it, but he is a bit shitty. Still, I saved his life, so there's that. He could show a tiny bit of gratitude.
I enjoyed our adventure. I think you did a decent job. I can't wait to tell the human all about my successes. She will be very proud.
I'm not so sure.
You're back. Congratulations. You managed to take a tin can for a walk. You, shitbot. Come over here, let me take a look.
Affirmative human.
Let's see how little Miss University dropout did today. Failed at human interaction. Failed at maintenance work. Failed at bot-to-bot communication. Failed at everything. That wasn't just shit. That was sub-shit. A shit taken by a shit. We're delving into the filthy nether regions of shittiness here. That was a slap in the fucking face with a giant shit. Ugh, I give up. I'm writing this one off. Shitbot will be taking one final trip to the scrap heap. Maybe I can sell it for parts. Recover at least some of my investment.
Really? Do you have to do that? He seemed to enjoy welding.
Yes. What about the welding?
Welding? Don't talk to me about welding. There's no plata in welding.
Well, more than selling him for parts, right?
Fuck. Whatever. Yeah. I'll try and sell the fucking thing to a local contractor. Who knows? Maybe we can still save this dump from the creditors for another month. I have no more use for you today, Bettel. You can bugger off to your waste of breath campaign work.
You support the Social Democrats, don't you?
Of course I do. Doesn't mean I think things will change. I just think it's time the Mother Troads in charge was swapped out for a new set of fuckers. Make sure you get a good night's sleep, Bettel. Long day ahead tomorrow. So don't spend all night bouncing on top of that journalist boy toy of yours.
I'll make sure to tell him. See you tomorrow, Wit.
Alright, well, looks like our little robot pal will not go to the scrap heap, and he'll get to do the thing that he loves. Okay, so now we're going to the Leominska campaign headquarters. So back out we go. Any new journal entry? Oops. Oh, nope. Doesn't look like it.
I don't know.
Let's see. I think the campaign is on the lower level. I'm also reasonably sure it's on the other side of the city from the river. But if we come across a map, we'll just ask the map.
The eye watches, but who watches the eye?
Let's see, maybe this way? Well, there's a Leominska poster. Maybe that's a good sign.
Weren't you heading out of district this week?
Yeah, but the eye revoked my travel pass last minute. I'm stuck here, Bruder.
That's actually happening. And I thought it was just rumors.
It's happening. And not just me. Half of our team is stuck. We're running circles trying to find out who to send to Berlin.
Second Christ, what's going on?
I'm thinking the elections. The Blues trying to stay in control for as long as possible.
I don't see it. The Alliance may be weak, but they're not stupid. I'm sure it's just the commies causing a racket. Provoking the Syndicate.
Oh, Yatsa. Anais is a Marxist.
Seriously? Christ reborn, Bruder. I've been telling you, you need to cut your losses there. Can we help you with anything?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Hoka?
Just looking. Yep, sounds like more problem being caused by the eye's travel restrictions. So here we are. It's basically a marketplace. You can buy organs, apparently.
Whatever it is, it's top quality stuff. Top quality yuckiness.
Shalom, can I help you find something? Shalom, what are you looking for? There's no finer selection or better prices anywhere in the shuk, so why go elsewhere?
I guess if you need any new organs, you can stop by and buy them. They're on ice right there.
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats.
Gene-modded goats? Huh.
I'm actually a bit worried about Frida. She's on the Dreamer all the time. Like, non-stop.
Entspann, Bruder. It's geil. It's born. Don't get your keks all twisted.
Idiota, I'm being serious. I'm shattered from being the only one taking care of the kids.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there's a goat right there.
They'll think it's mega guy.
It's like cybernetic goats.
Not helpful at all. I'm not about to expose them.
People talking about how addicted people are to the dream time.
There's nothing you can't get in the soup. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then yeah, the bricks.
The bricks is the area on the river that has the Chinese aesthetic.
Biotech, vat-grown organs, wormhole generators, There's nothing you can't get in the soup. Unless you're looking for cheap trinkets and fake antiques, then the salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech. And, ooh, carpets.
Indeed. There's carpets all over the walls.
She looks familiar.
Another background character there?
Farewell, my friend.
Let's see. Take one more little pass over here on this row.
Harry, stop for a moment. Are you in the market for a new iris? We have the best neurotech, straight off the Mumbai backtracks. We can do the surgery in the back room and you'll be on your feet again in an hour. Next time.
No thanks. Already got an iris. Yeah, I think that comes out to the other areas of the lower level, so we'll just go this way.
Hello, my friend. You're not in a rush, are you? Shalom, farewell,
So here's Umenska Campaign Headquarters. It's located right next to the Propas Synagogue, looks like, established 2133.
Not again. When did this happen?
Hey, Sisi. Last night, the Fashos even saluted the camera. Bloody Omegas. Think they're untouchable.
Do you need any help?
With this, I got it. There's more important things for you to do.
You should get a decommissioned military drone from Mira. Go ballistic on their asses. Yeehaw! Yeah, that'd teach him.
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sisi, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points! Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. Ha! 2 points! That's something to celebrate. Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no to a party? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big and yellow and made of fire and it's super hot. So awesome.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too. But it's much bigger and much nicer.
Meh, you're such a warm dusher, Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the clammy, sticky heat of Propast in July? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do. Do you know Queenie?
Queenie? No, I don't think... Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one who dares stand up to Mr. London. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks respects her. Everyone in Propast. And that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Ruti, you're so much better at this than me.
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the Shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask if there's anything we can do for her.
And... I'm sensing an and. There's always an and.
Ask her for her support and endorsement. It will have a big impact on our campaign in this barrio.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Propass for a favor.
That's all, Sissy. Easy, yeah? Oh, and you might need this.
Cryptocoin? What for? I have monies.
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds. They prefer plata. Cash, not credit. And no banks.
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer embarrassment of making an ass of myself.
Makoya! When you come back, we're done for the day. I have a party to get ready for.
Okay, so grease Queenie's palm, I guess, with the cash. So, looks like while the Unity Party may be Zoe's preference, they're not above trying to get a little bribing going.
More and more checkpoints each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without proper papers.
It's also a nice excuse to keep the map contained.
It's the only temple in Propass. It's a lot bigger on the inside.
Oh, too bad we can't go in. At least I don't think so. Can we?
I don't think there's a service today.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That'd be kind of cool to see what a 23rd century synagogue looks like.
It's the only temple in Propass. It's a lot bigger on the inside.
Remember in the original game, we got to go inside a pretty nice-sized cathedral. Okay, so we're off to the bricks, which means we have to go back to the river over here and just follow it down. But this time we won't stop at Pandemonium. We'll just keep on going.
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy with guitar, trying to make sense of it.
And those buildings are tall.
Europe needs compassion. Europe needs change. Europe needs...
Huh, an old bell.
I've always wondered what that bell is for. It is a nice bell. I've always wondered what that bell is for. It is a nice bell.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I ring the bell, the ferry will take you across. But there'll be no bell ringing now that the Eye has shut down all unauthorized traffic in and out of Propass. My bell has been silenced. I have no purpose in life.
It's very depressing.
The ferry usually shuttles people across the river as an alternative to the bridges, the underpass and taxis. But it's been shut down by the Eye.
On any other day, I'd be telling you to step aboard and hold tight. When I... But they're... My bell...
Yeah. Same thing. Now, you do have to interact with him if you take the other path and are working with the other robot. But I don't think we necessarily interact with him on this playthrough any more than that.
I'm not really into the whole revere couture thing. I dream my own dreams or grab whatever's in the top 10 music.
Okay, so this is now officially the bricks area. It's like there's actual residences along here.
Panel close. Close panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address?
Just go randomly ringing doorbells, it seems. Lots of people selling wares, just like over in the Jewish and Arabic market.
Great merchandise, great quality, direct from Outer Mongolia.
Lots of bottles of something.
Come again.
Various gifts.
Not that I would know, but those items look very, very expensive.
There's a girl here.
How old can she be? 14? For someone her age, she projects a lot of authority. Should she even be working at her age? Oh, who knows? She could be 30. The stuff you can get done in the shadier parts of Propast. She keeps a tight leash on who visits Queenie's boat.
And you can see there on the top, there's the label, Queenie, Quintessentials.
Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop, obviously. I'm not sure what she's selling, but it looks classy. Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop, obviously.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame.
So we need a gift of respect of great value.
Take a look at my merchandise.
Well, we do have some shops here.
I'll see you soon.
Have liquor.
Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? Beer, on the other hand.
Ah, Zoe's a beer person. Well, if it's cheap, that's probably not going to help us get to Queenie.
Do you ever feel like you're a bit player in a bigger story? I feel like that every day.
That's what you are, sir.
I knew you wouldn't buy anything.
I shouldn't. I'm in a rush.
Oh, Zoe's tempted by the food cart.
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone.
Yeah, again, it's probably just because of the
That's
aesthetics here.
Nevada, a total rip-off. Way too expensive. I'll give you $3.50 for it and not one quai more.
$3.50? Are you mocking me? That's less than what I paid. At that price, I'll be losing money. $3.60, and that's my final offer.
Mierda, that's it. That's the price you give to strangers. How many times have I shopped here? I thought we were friends. You're disrespecting me with that price. $3.50.
How do you expect me to be able to feed my children, make rent, pay Mr. London for protection? $3.60.
$3.50.
$3.60.
I'm not going anywhere above $350.
I'm not going anywhere below $360.
I can do this all day. $3.50, final offer.
So can I. $3.60. That's my final offer.
$3.50.
$3.60.
I'm not going anywhere above $350.
Oh, I guess it's just going to repeat.
I don't see how a Chinese fan could stave off the summer heat in Propast.
A lot of haggling going on over there.
Oh, Garfield! Oh, wait. No, this is Garfeld, a pale rip-off of the original Hollow film.
The earliest you know Garfield is from a Hollow film.
Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions.
It also allows you to place portals. Just a little reference there. All right, I see wine.
Baiju, Chinese liquor. Looks expensive.
Ah, expensive. That's the key that we're going for here. Man, once more, lots of food trucks.
$3.50.
$3.60.
I'm not going anywhere above $350.
I'm not going anywhere below $360.
I'm
I
not
can do this all day.
quite sure what
$3.50,
she's
final
selling.
offer.
So can I. $3.60.
An
That's my
eclectic
final
assortment of merchandise.
$3.50.
$3.60.
Let's see, how do we ask about the
I'm not
wine?
going anywhere above $3.
Never tasted the stuff.
$3.50.
Above my sophistication grade.
$3.60.
I consume cheap lager and weak tea.
$3.50.
Can we ask her about it?
Wait
I'm
your
not going
turn.
anywhere above 350.
Let's see if we can talk to the customer, maybe.
350.
Three.
Please don't interrupt. These are delicate negotiations. 350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
Can we use one of these?
I'm not going anywhere.
We do have some money.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up now?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing, right?
Nothing? Nothing? You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße! Puta, you've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face. Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face. No, I won't lose face because of this duper. And paying the full sticker price. What is it, 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
You should come by more often.
That wasn't... what? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work. Never mind. What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want.
Okay. How about that Baiju?
That bottle of, Baiju.
You have excellent taste. Finest Chinese wine. Most prestigious gift. Made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seeds of tear grass grown in the greenest vales of Inner Mongolia, with purified water from the ancient oasis of the Gobi Desert.
Sounds very familiar.
What's that?
Nothing. How much?
Since you helped me, I give you a very, very special price. It's normally 20,000 yuan, but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
Generous, but still a bit steep. Can you give me even more of a special price?
What? Are you insane? Short grain rice from Wuchang, Mongolian tear grass, Gobi well water?
Point taken, but no thank you.
Well, yeah, that is rather steep. Yeah, I think that's all the shops here. Now, she said that was kind of familiar. That's actually a hint.
Look over here.
But I think it's a hint from something that I forgot to look at before. So let's see.
All of this handcrafted, straight from the manufacturer. No bullshit. You'll be back.
See, I think it's one of the other vendors.
Feel free to move on. That's it. I'll never sell anything.
This must be the sort of expensive gifts the girl was talking about. Gifts that others must have brought to get an audience with Queenie. Expensive looking. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would.
You also notice that the bottle here look exactly like the one that we can buy over at the other place. So that's kind of another hint, I think.
Anytime.
Let's see. Do we have to talk to her again?
How old can she be? 14?
Hello again. Did you bring
For
a
someone her
suitable
age,
gift
she
for
projects
Queenie?
a lot of authority.
Nope, nothing new there.
A bottle of Baiju.
Oh, there is Baiju here. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. Yeah, so again, that looks exactly like the one that's on in the other stall.
Baiju. Chinese liquor. Looks expensive. That bottle of liquor.
Baiju, Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes, with purified water from the deepest wells of Kunming and organic rice grains from Guilin.
Sounds expensive.
For you, only 20,000 yuan.
20,000? That's insane. How come that woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no-good dishonest thief. We'd agreed on a special price. She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water. But I don't want you to suffer because of her dishonesty and trickery. I will sell you this bottle for 3,000 yuan.
From 20,000 to 3,000.
A special price, only for you, only today.
Still too expensive, though.
That is my final offer. I'm already losing money on that.
Alright, yeah, this was it. So, I think what you're originally supposed to do is you look at this, and then, you know, she says, oh, that sounds expensive, and then she goes to the other one and says, it sounds familiar. And that's your hint that you're supposed to be playing these two vendors off of each other. So let's go back here.
I found another bottle of wine, same as yours but cheaper. 3,000 yuan.
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere. Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you see on this table is the real deal.
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. 2,000 yuan.
Okay, so now we can maybe use our currency stick here.
I hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
Okay. So, now you could try just giving the straight out money to Queenie's assistant here, but she's not really interested in money because she has plenty of her own. So instead of the money, this will be a little bit more effective, I think.
This is a bottle of, baiju. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with rare rice, and the other things.
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap baiju.
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine. I mean, look at the price tag. 30,000 yuan.
You're in the bricks. Price tags are transient. One moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can go across and see the madame now. Just put your gift on the table and go on through. She's waiting for you.
Thanks.
And there it is. Just put it with all the others. But it did get us in.